everybody, welcome back to another video. It's okay, I'll pick them up because they're pickups. God, I hate myself. So welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, I'm Josh. This channel is all about hiking, biking, guitars, bars, mason jars. Got one right here. God, I hate myself. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you will know that I like building kit guitars. I ordered this kit back in November. That's how long I've been waiting for this. And I'm so excited because it is finally here. This is the, what is this? This is the Guitar Kit World L5 kit. Oh, I had to wait 6 months to get this thing. You're gonna have to put up with the fans because it is hotter than Satan's butthole in this place. So excited. Here's a little hint of what's going to be happening with this thing. You focus on that? Yeah. Gold Gretsch pickups. And here's a stain. I'm basically just going to be building my own Gretsch. I am very aware that this is possibly going to be the hardest kit I have done so far. If you've ever messed with a hollow body, wiring on a hollow body is a pain in the butt. It sucks. But I'm convinced that I can do it. If that'll happen, I don't know, but we'll find out very soon. Alright, I'll just go ahead and tell you now I've already opened this. I know what it looks like. It looks like an L5 or a Gretsch or, you know, a hollow body guitar. Where is my knife? There it is. So this is the, what is this kit? I can't remember what the name is. It is the L5 hollow body flamed maple top kit. I can't remember the full name. But it is, I mean, it's not bad looking. It looks really good. So a couple small little issues with this that I'm seeing. Zoom in down here, please. Right there. That binding is slightly loose, and if you're really looking hard, right there is a crack. That is a crack. I spotted that crack when I was doing the initial opening, and yeah, it disappointed me. But you're paying 200 bucks for a guitar that's coming literally from overseas. It's going to be cracking. Wood expands and contracts. I've got syringes because I used to be a heroin addict. Just kidding. No. I've got some syringes that I can inject. The resonance is incredible. I can inject some glue in there, probably clamp it down and then put some in there, and it'll be fine. You'll never know. Here's the neck. Oh, yeah. You think they're going for a white Falcon look there? There's a groundhog outside of my shop. I can smell it. Pretty good. So that'll be what it'll look like. But imagine it in this color with gold everything. Let me show you everything real quick that also comes in the kit. It is pick guard, trash. Cable, trash. A fake Bigsby style tremolo. There's all your junk. Let's see, anything else in there? No stickers, no instructions, because everything with Guitar Kit World is online. This is cool, save a tree, even though you use all this styrofoam to package it in. So the rest of this video will be sanding on the body, and I might try to stain it today. I'm going to fix the crack, fix the binding, and then possibly sand. Just depends on which time we have. Sand and stain. And then the next video will be gluing the neck on. Well, maybe I should try to just get all that all in one. Maybe I'll just finish the thing in one video. Let's just see what happens. Why do I sound like I'm going to puberty?
Talent on dusty flame. He's the last of his pack, the only one who remains. His cry carries on, echoing through the night, a sound of pain and sorrow that'll fill you with fright.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw what I did, but I took a very small syringe and I injected into the crack. I was going to put pressure on top of it, pushing it back down, but I figured as good as the neck fits right now, it kind of be, I don't know if it'd be worth doing. I did that, and then I put some glue inside the binding and then just taped it back on top of itself. That should dry in about 30 minutes. Now I'm going to just work on the holes. If you feel around in them, you can see like where they're not all the way reamed out or whatever. So I'm going to take a file and clean a bunch of those out and then turn the fan back on. Actually, I'm going to turn the fan back on first.
Rises high in the desert with light, shadows stretching out as it sinks out of sight. Prints in the sand drag across the desert floor.
So I'm pretty sure these kits come sanded to probably, I mean, it feels like a 180, 200 grit. It wouldn't be good enough to stain. I mean, you could. You're gonna know. So I'm gonna go over the whole thing. I've got 240, 400, and then 600 grit. And I'm not gonna be doing this with the sander. I'm going to be doing this by hand. Just
leading to one body where he lays forevermore.
So I've gone ahead and I've hit the top and the sides with the orange stain. So far, I am freaking out because I love it. It is cool because with the flamed maple top, you get that obviously flamed. It almost looks like a freaking tiger. But this I believe is a mahogany veneer, or no, maple veneer. I can't remember what it is. You almost get a two-tone. This almost looks like a brown where you have the bright orange on this. What do you think of that, Silas? Yeah.
The skeleton is picked clean in the desert heat. The buzzards circle high, waiting for a taste of meat. Another life is ended for this to carry on. They're satisfied for now, but it won't last for long.
Okay, so I just finished the last couple coats. I am loving how this is turning out. The flame on top looks so good. The back even looks good, and the neck even turned out pretty cool. So now I will let that dry. I'm going to try to get to where I can do all the scraping and the binding. So I'll let this dry for about 4 hours. Something like that.
I wanna know, where did they go? Whoa, I've searched for so long, I'm lost on my own. Whoa, I wanna know, where did they go? Whoa, I searched for so long.
Alright, so it's several days later. As you can see, it has dried and it turned out pretty freaking cool. I am definitely happy with how the stain turned out. The neck even turned out really good. Heck, even the piece that I stained with this turned out pretty good. So after doing a bit of researching, I really wanted to go with a nitrocellulose finish, or nitrocellulo, or the classic style finish. This stuff won't be here for a long time, and it's not cheap. So I'm trying a polyurethane finish. This is a one coat. I don't know if it's any good. I've never tried it. I did a test on this piece, and I like the amount of shine that is on that. I mean, this was just rough painted, or this was rough. It wasn't sanded. I just put on with a cheap brush. So I'm going to try it on this. I went and actually bought an expensive brush. I'm going to stir this, put it on. Since it takes 24 hours to dry, so I think what I'll do is the top, and then probably hang it and do the sides, and then let it sit in here until it's like at least dry enough to touch, and take it inside and put it in a dehumidified room and dry it there. All right, here we go. Yep, turn the music back on.
Is all that's left with the passing of time. A face has been forgotten, all that's left is a crime. A shallow grave.
Alright, so I just finished putting the stain, or the clear actually. Hold on, let me get out of the shot. Let's see if it'll focus. Focus! There we go. I'm not crazy about this finish or this product. It's for furniture. It's not for instruments, obviously. So I think, I don't know, it's gonna, I don't know. I wanted this thing to be kind of glossy, but I think it's gonna end up being kind of rockabilly looking and rough looking. I mean, obviously you can tell, like, well, you can't really see in this shot, but there's spots where, like, the veneer is kind of sanded through and there's rough stuff, but I think it'll end up being fine. I am gonna have to scrape the binding again, which sucks. I know how to do it now, at least. I'm looking now at the wiring that they gave me. So this is the pre-wired wiring harness that they sent me. All you're really supposed to have to do is wire in the selector switch and do it like that. But looking at this wiring harness, so it's set up, there's your jack, one that goes from a pickup that you have a volume and a tone with the capacitor already soldered in, and then a red wire with your volume, tone, capacitor already soldered in, and then that's obviously your what do you call it, your ground. Here's the issue though. I want this to be more like a real Gretsch. A Gretsch has a selector here in this hole, a tone kill switch. It's like a tone knob, a switch in this hole, a master volume and or a high-end cut in this hole, volume and volume. No biggie, right? It's really not a biggie. The only thing is I didn't come with all that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to redo this whole wiring harness here. So I'll do the selector switch here, like it's supposed to be, a tone knob here. Eventually, I'm going to try and figure out how they make the switch, and I'll put the switch there, a master volume here, and then volume. So you just have one tone. I don't even use the tone knob. I'm just putting it there to say it's there. Volume. Oh yeah, and the ground. So I'm gonna, while this thing's drying, I'm gonna work on some of that.
just realized after putting glue right here, that doesn't touch anything. That was pointless. Tell it's come along quite a bit. I have finished soldering the wiring harness. Whoa, as I knock it off, that will go in it. I'm using barely anything from this kit. I am using the bridge it came with and the guitar. That's about it. I got a set of Grover Imperial tuners. They look amazing. They look great on Gretches. I figured why not put it on a fake Gretsch. And then I went ahead and I upgraded all of the pots and got CTS pots. Now the issue with CTS pots is, well, nothing really, they're better. Where's the camera? The hole that you need for the dime size pots that they come with is pretty small. The CTS pots are, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch bigger, so they're not going to fit in those standard holes. So I do have to get a drill and drill all these out. Just four of them, and then I'm going to leave the pickups. I'm using the selector switch that it came with also. Whew. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I gotta scratch the F-holes again too. It has come along quite a bit. I have got the tuners installed. I got pretty much everything installed. I got the pickups in, all the wiring, the guts, everything is put in. It was not easy getting it in, but it really wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. The way I did it was this tubing. I would take it, go through the hole that I needed, slide it in, and then hook it. The tubing I have is actually too small, so normally you would want to try to put it over it. But I was able to get half, and get half of the pot put in, and then I pulled it through the guitar and right where it needed to go. So once I got this one that you can't see, once I got this one in, the rest of them were easy because I was able to get that one and that one. I'm pretty sure I've got something wired wrong, so I'm probably going to have to take this whole thing apart again. That's why I'm going to go ahead and work on it tonight and add the tailpiece and strings, because they have a roller bridge coming, and I need to order some, what you call them? You know what I mean? Some what you call them? Once those come, then I'll tear it apart and try it again. So tonight I got to put the Bigsby on, or the fake Bigsby, whatever you want to call it, and strings, and it'll be ready to play. I'm loving how this is looking. So it is several months later. The guitar has been finished for a while. I have played this thing out several times already. I've messed with the neck. I've done a couple little things to it. I gotta say, I love it. Here's how it turned out. I haven't yet named it. I don't know what I'm going to name it. It is the Roost brand of the guitars that I make. I'm calling Buzzard Roost. So this is just the Roost very Gretsch inspired. It has a great sound, and I absolutely love how it sounds. Let's go through some tones real quick, just so we can end this video. Issues that I've found with it so far. Okay, so it does buzz like crazy, but not when you, that's just there's terrible ground in my house, so that may be what it is. But if you do like turn down just the pickup on itself, you still get a buzz, which kind of makes sense, but when the master is turned down, nothing. This I hate. I love the switch here, so eventually I will put a switch here. The fake Bigsby is incredible. I'm so amazed by how good it is. And the Grover Imperials, it actually holds tune very well. I haven't tried to intonate it yet, and I just realized I've played it out several times and it has not been intonated. I should probably do that. So yeah, signal chain. I'm going from the guitar into a vintage Univox EC, is that right? EC 100 tape delay, and then straight into a Vox AC 15. Just here. This is just the pickup. It's got pretty good sustain too. Both pickups together. And your bridge pickup. I have to say that I love the Gretsch Filtertron Blacktops. I have got another Gretsch solid body Pro Jet that I'm going to be putting them in, or I kind of want to put some in a Telly. I'm not sure yet. Okay, quick jam. Let's play. Orange Gretsch style guitar. There's only one song that we can really play. It makes me so happy. Of course, issues. It's a completely hollow guitar, so give it time and it feeds back. Besides that, I have to say I absolutely love it. It's definitely the best guitar that I have built, and I think it has to do with the components, but the wood and the kit was great. So if you want to check out one of these kits, I'll see if I can find a link, put it down below. It's from Guitar Kit World, the L5 kit. Really fun, really easy to do. I think I've got $400 into this, maybe that much. Kit was around $200. The pickups are $80. Those are $80. That's what, $360 plus the little stuff. There's maybe $400 in this guitar, and for a $400 guitar, it plays better than I don't know, other guitars. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for checking it out. Let me know what you think. let me know if you want one. Send a message to Guitar Kit where I'll be like, hey, this guy's great. You should like send him some more guitars to build and maybe we'll buy some.